Maybe I will record this. This needs to go. I'm gonna get rid of these two at some point as well. As soon as they're finished uploading on YouTube, I am. Ooh, I still haven't figured out how to ping stuff. Maybe the characters will just shout it out. Yeah. Here we go. Did I get kicked?
Match found.
What? I guess I got kicked. Or something. Okay.
Cool. Let's go.
I'm on my phone. I wonder what's on TikTok today.
Sometimes I'll eat on it. I don't know. I might. It's good. We'll see. Actually, wow. I prefer this
You all got the
right now. Oh my god. Why does this taste better right now? Usually not a fan. Not really.
I just watched a woman eat a whole rotisserie chicken.
Like the same white people that were poor in 1776 when they said "we the people," but if you aren't white, rich. Are you okay?
I feel like I'll get shadow banned if we talk about this on Twitch, huh? I mean, I can't afford to be shadow banned. I already don't have shit. Ain't that right, Solus? Ain't got a single thing.
It's correct. 2014? Yes. So you're telling me that you waited college 2 years before you were in high school?
Oh boy, I guess they're both adults right now, and I guess he never asked questions about her age. Huh.
Is Chris Hansen gonna come up?
That's, huh. I, man, that's a realization. This is why you ask questions. I kind of feel bad for the guy because he probably would have never pursued that relationship if he knew how old she was. Because he's upset. She was born in 2014? Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Dude. Huh. No way, she graduated high school in 2014. Okay. That's cool. She's older than me. I'm 24.
Okay, let's get going. This work won't take care of itself.
Alright. It's time to let you guys down. Yeah. Did I fuck that up just now? I did. I pressed the wrong button. I fat fingered it.
G'day.
Hi. You know what I should do? Should head on over here to A. Or mid. I'm gonna go mid. Hello. Someone shot them. I hear you. Ooh, man. Whoa, he had the sheriff.
Spike down, B. Last player standing.
I should have changed my weapon. I should have changed the pistol. That's on me. Can I get to the last player, please? Is she back in spawn? She's AFK. That's great. She's about to get kicked.
Spike planted.
Well, we're about to lose. Wah, wah. That's embarrassing. All right, that's game for this one at least.
Sorry. Inside joke.
All right, let's be better than that. Maybe we're gonna go with the Guardian because I know how to use that weapon right now, and I guess that's all we can afford. So we're gonna have to win this one if I want to keep my weapons. Oh boy.
I'll crush her radiant heart.
I'm gonna stick with the team for now.
Guess they went A.
Okay. Let us go get A then.
Spike planted.
Hawk out. Blocking sight. Enemy spotted A.
Damn it! I could have cooked them.
No, you don't.
Reloading.
Come on now.
Last player
See,
standing.
this dude had some good thoughts, right? He had some thoughts that maybe if I
One enemy remaining.
shoot, intermittently, that the
It is what it is.
I wanted the fucking
this dude
Forge
had
the
like
path,
at
Sky.
least the correct
I'll be
thought.
right
He
behind
thought that
you.
if I shoot intermittently, it'll fix the what's it called, the issue with the accuracy. But I guess that's not the case, huh? Poor guy. He was doing pretty well though. Well, I guess I'm not really one to talk now, am I? I want to change my pistol so badly, but we need to win one before I'm able to. Oh shit. You can see me too.
Spike planted.
Oh, how much damage did I put on him? Evidently not enough to kill, but damn, dude.
Oh, little man. The wingman's down.
Last player standing.
I guess these guys aren't all that good at the game either, huh?
Enough. My ult's ready.
They're not gonna come for you. They're defending the spike. Let's go. I mean, we lost, but yeah. Boy, I don't have expectations. I don't. But man, oh man. I was expecting at least a bit more aggressiveness. That's
Let's
okay
reset.
though. I'm gonna
Deep
follow
breaths
the
and
other
all that.
guy. I have an idea. First I'm gonna go with this. No, I should go with that, but I can't afford it. I want to go with this. What is this? Machine gun. Rifle.
Go on, plug those holes, guys.
Go with that, and then bam and bam. Interesting. Wait. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, hello. Oh shit.
No charges left.
Did they plant the spike yet? What is this? F?
Last player standing.
It's all
Spike
on
down
me now.
A.
Gonna wonder where the hell I was at. I'm gonna go try to grab that spike. Or maybe not. They didn't plant it. Yeah. They're planting it now.
Spike
My
planted.
ult's not ready.
One enemy
Enemy
remaining.
kill.
Around the corner, yep. Probably went back inside. They hear you running, 100%.
My ult's ready.
Can you do me a favor? Can you pick up my op to the right? It's on the stairs.
No. Cause
To
I'm
the right.
I'm too new at the game. I couldn't
It's
do
right
that.
there,
I'm
to
sorry.
right. No, to right. To right, right.
This way. Shit.
Jet, you little ripper! That was insane! Keep it up, love.
I'm sorry. I'm not turning on my mic though. I get it though. Let's go here. I feel like I shouldn't have been able to win that though, but it is what it is. I moved pretty well. Same weapon, just silent. Alright. Oh shit. Did I drop that? Okay, we're good. In close quarters combat, when the enemy is like right in front of me, I guess there's no real need to be all that accurate. Just get as many shots out as possible, and maybe you'll hit what you're trying to hit. But yeah.
Out. Reloading. Enemy spotted. Hawk out. Blinded.
That dude is killing people and taking names.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Last player standing.
It's just that person.
Spike spotted.
Good
A.
job. Good job.
Their jet has nothing on me. I got her.
Can I? Do I get to keep my shit? No, evidently not. Do we go with the Phantom? Auto. Let's go with the Phantom this time. Sheriff, and then you. All right. It's not bad. Recoil control is abysmal though. It's not bad.
Stay
I don't
safe.
blame her. I was about to ult, but I forgot what button I had to push for that. Nice shot.
Hey. Oh, that'd be.
You sure they're at B?
Spike down B. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Oh, I guess everybody started to pop off.
Pero like, why can't we just hug it out? Pinche Radiant Night.
Four of them ran up on me. I got nervous when there was that B.
This dude's pretty good. Maybe he's giving me the courage I need to turn on my mic. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around. All right. A shot.
One enemy remaining.
Already.
Spike
Jesus.
down B.
Reloading. I think that's it.
Nice shots. Nice shots. I guess they're moving as a group,
mess with one of
and my
us,
people keep
they mess with all of
blitzing
us.
or they keep ambushing them.
Yes, sir. I agree.
I hope to God he can't hear me, because that would be very embarrassing. Hearing me commentate over this shit for a minute now. Oh, it's his ult right there. I could have brought him back. I understand now. This dude brings himself back after death. That's his ultimate. What does the orb do anyway?
One enemy remaining.
Ah! You can't see shit. Oh, I pressed the panic button.
Spike's mid.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
She is getting too big for her britches, and I'm getting uncomfortable. Maybe I should change the weapon to something a bit more accurate, huh? You know what? I'll keep this. Yeah, I'll keep this.
Let's go.
I need to go meet up with the other solo person, with the hawk lady. Over at A.
Sleep tight.
Plan.
Hawk out.
Spike planted.
Blinded. Hawk out. Lock inside.
You should run. One enemy remaining.
Got him!
Shoot that. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot that. There you go. Now go hit the bomb. Go hit the bomb. That would have locked you up right there. You wouldn't have been able to get it.
Thank you.
Oh, was that
Thank you.
important?
I appreciate that. Thanks. What's it, V? Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm still
we do
new.
what we do. Get back to chilling.
Oh, man. He's really helping me out. See how I'm hitting my stuff now? Now that I've gotten a bit more used to the game? Either that or I really like Jet.
Boston.
They're not gonna get an inch.
It's pretty tight echelon over there. I should go somewhere else. Okay. Is he shooting over there? Coming. I really don't like that sound. It sounds gross. Ew.
Lock inside.
Blinded.
Oh my god.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Reloading.
Woo!
You want me serious? You got it.
That dude has 18 kills. I'm doing pretty well this round. MVP, MVP. Well, I'm not MVP, but I'm close to MVP. MVP. I'm gonna go A with this guy this time. Network problem. Uh-oh. Fix it. Please. Thank you. Unranked matches take so long.
There.
Is it really like... Oh, shit.
Enemy spotted A.
I wonder what weapon he's using. Ah! He saw me before I saw him. It must be his monitor.
Enemy spotted A.
Careful now.
What is that? It's okay. Don't peek her. Or at least, yeah, go around for a plank. They should get her if they move like this.
Time to hunt.
They moved on to point.
They're concussed.
Enemy A.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Vision down.
Here. Healing over here.
30 seconds left.
That's not good.
One enemy remaining.
He's over there. They still haven't planted the spike, so we've got time.
Blinded.
Good hit.
See? Not that scary.
Extraordinary, or at least whatever this character is, looks pretty damn
Last
cool.
round in the half.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway.
Uh-oh, wait. That is true. If we lose whatever we get anyways, I kind of want what they're using, but I also want to try out the Marshall. I'm gonna stick with what I know. Use the Guardian again. And you. So I'm doing pretty good. I guess I can ult as well.
What's this?
Good shit, yeah.
Spike planted.
Pull out your knife, run to the other side.
One enemy remaining.
They know she's over on there. They're about to surround her.
Click Q. Throw it into that room into Q. No, keep going. Throw it in there. Q. Throw it.
Last
You need to
player
listen to the
standing.
guy that's giving
Right,
coaching.
Behind that wall, you see that? Yeah.
Aw,
Good try.
he's not being toxic, so I can appreciate that. He's cool.
Switching sides.
Our turn.
So, do we mix it up? Double down? Let's talk.
What happened? Oh, they surrendered.
Win.
Hell yeah! My crew delivered.
Yay! We won. I did good that round. I did it, Solus. And you were being such a good bunny the whole time, too. MVP! 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 So, Sky, that's the next operator I want, as well as Reyna. She seems really cool. Oh, man. You can see how I'm not used to using keyboard controls, but this is great. This is great. So, like, wait, if I play, right, I'll get a key to unlock another legend? Or agent? No, don't put me in queue. I want to leave. Alright, so... that was fun. What am I going to do now? Right? I just bought a few more games. I want to get political, if that makes any sense, right? So, how about this, right? I got... I got Iconoclasts, Indivisible. These are both great games. I also got all of the Bioshock series. I guess I'll roll some dice for it, right? it's gonna be between Bioshock 1 and I want to say Iconoclast. Yeah, between Iconoclasts and Bioshock 1. All right. Excuse me, Solus. I'm gonna have the bunny sniff this one. All right. All right, the bunny has sniffed it. He has given it its blessing. I'm putting the bunny back in his cage now. He's sitting in it, so he's cooling. It's where he kind of wants to be right now. All right. I'm gonna let him back out in a minute or 6. Like by the time I end the stream, that's when he'll be roaming around again. All right. If it's above 3, I will play Iconoclast. If it's no shit, wrong one. If it's below 3, I will play Iconoclast. If it's above 3, I'll play Bioshock. So I got a 4. It's Bioshock. It is. All right. Now the real question is whether or not I should use keyboard controls, and the answer is hell no. We are using controller for Bioshock, not keyboard. I swear to God, if you install the 2K engine, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose it if I look up and there's a 2K launcher on my screen. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind if there's a 2K launcher on my screen. I'm gonna cry. I am going to cry. I will turn this shit off and just play Iconoclast or Dust. I haven't played Dust in a very long time, and that is a great game. I promise you, I'll go insane. I'll go insane. All right. We good? Wait. God! Where is it? Where is it? For Pete's sake, there's a 2K engine now. There's a 2K launcher. I knew this was coming. Where is it now? Where is it? I need to know where it's at. I'm going to lose my mind. I was just complaining about this when the stream started. Where is it? Where is it? Show me the programs. Show me all the programs. It should say 2K. Good Lord, have mercy. Where is it? I'm gonna find you. No. Fuck, dude. Where is it? Launcher settings. Man. Dude. Where the fuck is the launcher at? So, like, wait. Because it has its own store, right? It's... What? Dude. Is it attached to the thing? Is that it? Is it attached to it? Because now I need to know, right? Where is it? Hardware. So what the fuck? Anyways. Where is this launcher at, dude? Because it didn't even tell me it was installing it. It just showed up. 2K launcher. Like, what the hell? Whatever happened to games just being able to be played? Why do I have to go through a whole bunch of other launchers? Just use Steam. For peace sake. All right, you know what? Let's just play the damn game. It's probably just attached to the games here. Oh, excuse me, I forgot something. I forgot to change the title. We're getting political. Now, I'm not gonna be not gonna really be an asshole about it. I'm not. That's not what I do. I don't want to bash people's political views, but if it's fucked up then I'm sorry. It's if you're fucked up, then I feel like it's only really fair if we talked about how fucked up you are, especially if you're hurting other people with what you believe in. And I don't know. It's just a number of other things that goes into it, that goes into criticism than just feeling attacked, right? I've always been of the mindset that it's not the absence of respect of a certain belief that causes division within a nation, but it's the belief itself. That's always kind of been the way I look at things. Like, it's kind of difficult to take anti-vaxxers seriously. There's a difference between refusing to be vaccinated and being surprised when people look at you a certain way for not getting vaccinated, right? There's a difference between the two because one is being respected, or at least like one is respecting other people's decision. And then there's another thing to kind of push that onto someone else. Like, if your beliefs go against what is socially acceptable, then sure, right? However, it's different when we look at the, not making a 2K account, it's different when we look at the issues presented by not getting vaccinated and seeing a person double down. At that point, it's just disrespectful. Like, if it is scientifically proven that if you do not get vaccinated, you put people that can't get vaccinated at risk, right? And you know what? That's probably, if we really think about this, it might be the reason as to why some people feel like they need to fight against vaccinations, because they've realized how harmful that they could be, and they just looked at an immunocompromised person and was like, yeah, you see, that's why vaccinations are bad. You need to think a little bit harder if we're coming to that conclusion. It's different. That person has a very special case, and he needs you to get vaccinated so that he doesn't get sick. It's different. You know what I mean? It's not the absence of respect for an otherwise unconventional belief that causes division, but it's the belief's actions that causes it. I could talk about Trump all day, but we're gonna act like we can be human beings, and yeah, we are going to play the game the way it was meant to be played. You know what though? You know what? Fuck it. Let's use mouse and keyboard. Let me get my keyboard out right quick. We're gonna put it on hard. And we're gonna use mouse and keyboard for this one. This will be probably the first ever. Well, I played Cyberpunk with a mouse and keyboard, but that was only really because of a what's it called? It was only because of like a singular mission. And it's not like I'm fighting up against other players. It's just it's PvE mostly. But hey, you know, this should be fun. It should be fun. But yeah, while I'm doing this, I guess I could talk a bit more about politics. What I am, consequently, would be called a leftist in a way, left-leaning. I don't identify with a Democrat or anything of the case, but I am here making decisions, informed decisions about certain things based on the world around me, right? And because I believe that, and this is a really odd way of determining whether or not you're a good person, only because it's very rudimentary and kind of has an obvious answer. Because I support gay people getting married, I'm a leftist, evidently. I don't understand why the right makes it their business, but damn, is it weird. But then again, the more conservative side of America is intent on keeping, what's it called? It's intent on keeping fucking, intent on keeping certain traditions alive, right? Conservatively keeping a tradition alive. So the idea of something new, like gay people getting married, where that wasn't a thing before, is met with some pushback or something.
Son, you're special.
This is the only line of dialogue
You
that
were
Jack
born
has.
to do great things. You know what? They were right.
A man chooses, a slave obeys is probably the most insane or at least insanely impactful quotes that I could ever come up with in a video game. Uh-oh, what happened to the sound? Is there not supposed to be sound? Did I fuck up here? I heard Jack talking. What's going on? What happened to the sound just now? Let's. I forgot. I really should have done this before. Turn on that. Turn on that. Distortion. Apply. Yes. Audio. Reverb. I mean, everything seems fine. So, what happened to the sound? Can y'all hear anything? I can't hear anything. Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be sound here. Let me restart the game right quick. Ryan takes down smuggling operation. Fontaine and thugs. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, maybe this time I need to be quiet for the sound to keep going.
They told me. Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Fingers crossed. There's something wrong here, and I'm not quite sure what it is. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to get past this spot. We're going to cross our fingers and keep it moving, right? And hopefully either the sound will come back or I don't know. Either the sound will come back or we're going to get to the next checkpoint and yeah, we're going to see what happens, all right? You see, with the sound on, I would have been able to tell whether or not I was able to move, but I guess not. Oh, man. What the hell is going on? There's no sound here. It's the launcher's fault. It's the launcher's fault. And you know, I want to play damage control, but it's probably because this game is really old that it's messed up like this. It's old in the sense that this remaster came out a long time ago. So I'm gonna get to this checkpoint. I gotta walk through the doors, and then I'm gonna get through this checkpoint, and then hopefully, things will smooth out. Oh my god. Hello? All right, so save. You save. All right, and now we're going to quit the main menu. Sound is here. We're gonna go back to the crash site. If it still doesn't work, I am going to go look for solutions. Still no sound. What the hell? Quit to Windows. Yeah. All right. Ah, man. Let's see. There it is. There's the sound. All right, so Rapture, right? I remember there being a political discussion about whether or not Rapture is left or right leaning. And what I believe Rapture does is that it kind of showcases the dangers of allowing the free market. I'm doing something right now. Give me a second. That's why I haven't moved. It kind of showcases the dangers of a free market not having many regulations around it, right? And we'll get a bit more into it, and I'll support my thesis statement the more and more we go into Rapture, right? So I don't know. We can go over what the story is right now, but this is what we're working with at the moment. Andrew Ryan is about to explain to us his great grand vision. I'm excited. Are y'all?
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Oh, is that all he had to say? Is that all he had to say? I thought he had more to say. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta raise the volume of the my microphone here. Where did my mouse go? Here it is. All right. Oh, it's at max. Huh. Maybe I just need to do this. Bingo. All right. So is that all he had to say? I could have thought he had more to say. Well, okay then. So when I can kind of see why people believe that Rapture is a conservative, you know, playground. However, you kind of don't want this place to be your playground of all places, right? Because when you think about Rapture, there's an idea there. It's a self-sustaining idea. If we let the free market be free, it will sustain itself, right? That's not the case. If you want, some people need to do thankless jobs, right? Like maintaining the city. That's where taxes kind of come from. And this is kind of why plasmids kind of got out of control, huh? We'll see the real reason why plasmids got out of control the more we play the game. But at least for now, let's try to run around this Disney world of violence. I don't think he saw me. Could be. Sure. I'll pick up that shortwave radio. I need to raise the brightness of this game. Give me a second. Too damn dark. Still too fucking dark. Can't see shit.
Just a bit border. How do you like that, mister?
That's a splicer, right?
Would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny M before they... Goddamn splicers.
What do you mean, what is this? Oh, okay. Pick that up. I forgot I need to configure my controls, don't I? Ah, boy. Yeah, Solus, I know. Silly me. Silly James. Look. Alright. We are going to customize the keys. Navigate away from these keys will cause you to lose your chance. Okay. Alright, so... No, this doesn't look like... This doesn't look like a lot to deal with. We got WASD. Space... Crouch is C. No. Let's make crouch shift. And control. Well, you know what? Let's make walk C. And then we're not going to worry about turning left and right, looking up and down. All right. All right. To reload, we're going to use this button. Next ammo, that's middle mouse, so that's cool. Previous ammo. Shouldn't need to worry about that. Can I just move the mouse wheel for this stuff? Because that would be nice. Yeah. All right. You know what though? Huh. Let's stick with this then too. I have everything up to 6. I want equipment 2. Yeah, this is good. Right mouse. All right. Left mouse. Okay. I shouldn't need to worry about this. F1. Up to F6. I got up to F5, so I don't know. V to hack. E to use. F for first aid. Play newest unread diary is T. H is for hints. M is for map of goals. I might just have to get the fucking yeah. Yeah. I might just have to change everything, huh? All right. Oh. You want smoke?
I didn't touch her.
Bitch. That dude is actually kind of hard to take down. No one told him to do that, by the way.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
I like how the game is being a game right now. Like, I don't necessarily need an explanation as to why I can shoot lightning on my hands. But it'd be nice to have in the universe.
Fish looks like he just had his cherry popped.
Wonder if he's still got some Adam on. Let's buck. Weak. You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow. Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Mr. Bubbles. No.
First time plasma's a real kick from a mule, but there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Well, that's something. Jack is fast. What the hell was that?
Come on, I'm not a bad. Come on! Tell Ryan I'm sorry.
Crazy shit going on. Still kicking, buddy? All right then. This is right where Atlas bullshits about his family.
I've got a family.
Uh-huh.
I need to get them out of here.
Almost on cue.
Splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe just
Wait, I fucked up the title here. Let me fix that.
I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
We're gonna watch the goalposts move. I'm not sorry. Just know, nice gun, bitch. I'm sorry. That was wild of me.
Destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
So I guess now I've got time to like talk, huh? stuff in here, I believe. Oh shit. Hit me. Where are you? Some more shit. I saw the... At least I'm hearing it. What? What was that? Here you go. Hold T.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Charlie, where you going? Nah, Charlie.
Hey. I just got done playing. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh god. No ammo. Down. Ow. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Asshole.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Well, she's dead.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
That's actually a nice little segue into what I was about to start talking about. In a free market society, or in a market that values the free market, or at least that values the yeah, I'm here to kill you. Hold on. Someone has to be worked for, right? There's always going to be somebody with that amount of money that's willing to give it out in an effort to further a goal.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Yeah. Everybody, or at least there's always going to be some person with the amount of money that's able to like make other people's lives a bit more comfortable. Someone has to work those jobs, because you can't just make money appear out of thin air. Golly. Deserved. Deserved. Hit him again.
That's the big daddy. She got it on him. He keeps her safe.
Take his gun. I need the pistol ammo in it. Thank you, thank you. All right. But yeah, when it press this to save my game, press escape, not P. Oh, that's an autosave. Sweet, that's good. But yeah, someone. It's because you can't just make money appear, and you need money to start a business. You gotta work somewhere, and sometimes the person you work for doesn't want you to leave, because if you leave, then he just has a revolving door of unreliable workers. So, someone has to lose. And in a world of a free market, someone has to lose hard. Someone has to be without money. So quick to sling rounds, but don't have the ammo to match. Who else needs it? So yeah, at the end of it all, we're kind of left with society that looks a lot like this, especially when you introduce drugs. When you bring drugs into things and people don't have the means to survive, well, shit happens. It's not like you get this specifically, but you get something like this. When people prioritize, or when a society prioritizes the collection of money and businesses over the needs of the people, things get neglected. That's probably why Rapture is falling apart right now. And you can kind of tell, so, like, Rapture, I believe, is falling apart because the Big Daddies probably stopped doing the jobs they were supposed to do. And they switched from being the workers to developing some form of empathy and protecting children. In doing so. What's that? It's explained in Bioshock Infinite. It's when, like, a terrifying thing sees something small and it feels the need to protect it. But yeah. So, conservatively speaking, the last thing you kind of want is for this place to represent your views and values. Got all the money I need. I've got all the money I can get. Hello.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB wolf or the CIA jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or does Lavanya, whichever.
Your city seems to be falling apart, sir. Open, please. I was ready to kill them all. But yeah, when this place is falling apart, I imagine because there are no taxes. Because all of the big daddies, I believe, are automatons. Autonomous. They're machines in a way. people that were otherwise on the surface just living their lives. Welcome to the circus of values. But yeah, it's like, I imagine that since the idea behind this place is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow. I'm pretty certain I get hurt if I fuck this up, so wait a minute. Alright. Okay. Yep. Nope. Yep. Bingo. So, yeah. Let's see. The interesting, or at least the enticing part of a society like this is the idea that you can make it no matter what you look like. Whereas a lot of other nations has this caste system or a system in place that prioritizes certain values over others, it's possible to feel restricted in an environment that you've always called home. So, when a place like America pops up on the map and they say it's the land of opportunity, get them. Shoot them, please. Shoot them. Machine, shoot them! Oh, hi, Dr. Steinman. Or at least I imagine that's Dr. Steinman. Who knows? But yeah, I believe back in these times, women was underneath a lot of scrutiny, or at least there was a really solid push for women's suffrage. There we go. So when a woman hears that there's a land where they'll be treated freely, it's more like a finally I can get away from the idea of men being in control of my life.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect the hand that uses of milking human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind. And frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Hello. All right, let's kill them all. Oh, so that thing can harm me too, huh? So, yeah. Women. I'm not at all surprised that women are here. It's probably a bunch of men that brought their wives or women that came here of their own free will. Coming down here hoping for something better and only really finding this. So, yeah. Hold on. I gotta focus. But yeah, so I feel bad for Mrs. McClendon, if that's her name, if I said it right. She came here probably looking for something better than what she had over on the surface, because, you know, women and not having much on the surface goes hand in hand, especially for the time in history that we're in right now. So coming down here and finding the man in charge of everything, Andrew Ryan, she kind of fell back into that, or at least my perception of it, and I can be wrong, is that she fell back into that loop of fucking letting men control you. That's her right there. Poor girl. He's probably trying to get Andrew Ryan's eye again. This is really intense for me, for some reason. There we go. It's mostly because I'm not used to playing on the keyboard. So yeah, you stick with me. Do that. Who wants smoke? Who wants some heat? I hear movement. So, if I want to change, I press B. There we go. Let's not waste my ammo on people that aren't armored. Steinman.
And my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
See.
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
There's a difference between needing help and believing that it's entitled to you. If a person needs help and they are a citizen of a nation, I believe personally that the government is obligated to give them aid. I mean, they pay taxes. So why is that such a shocking revelation? Run! Run from me! Ow, motherfucker.
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
To choose a weapon from the menu. I don't know. It's probably because it's not mapped. But I'm hoping that I don't need it anytime soon. Do I need to destroy it or can I hack it? I can hack it. Yeah. Yeah. Down. Here. 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 Finished. So yeah, I am of the mindset that it's not a handout, it's an obligation. If you pay taxes, then you should expect the government, the entity that which you are paying taxes to provide for you if you need help. If it comes in the form of a farmer, then why are we shocked, right? Right. If it comes in the form of a farmer, then, you know, feeding people, then why is it a shock when the government uses taxes to pay for farmers? The issue in America kind of comes when people can't conceptualize what the government is paying for when it comes to taxes, right? People feel like the money is being spent on someone else. It's also probably the reason why we're never really going to get health care like that here. We have all these other businesses and entities that exist, and people can't conceptualize the idea that it's a bad thing. It's a very bad thing to have so many freaking health insurance agencies. That being said, what was this plasmid for, specifically? Okay, I had to scratch my eye. Give me a second, YouTube.
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. Security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
Then why aren't you dancing to his tune? Plasmids, just like guns, are a very dangerous tool, and having it out in max to everyone is not only reckless, in my opinion, but also very, very, very suffocating to the potential that could have been this place. Don't get me wrong, I have gripes against capitalism the way that it's being used today in the States. Right? Capitalism, it can work, but it needs to be substantiated or balanced out with an equal amount of government help here in the form of regulations and, like, I don't know, in the form of regulations and help. I'm telling you, capitalism can work really well. All right, because I'm going to get tired of seeing that, let me customize the controls a bit. All right. I probably won't need it, actually. Was this game ever... Did the game start off on PC? Hold on. First game of the Bioshock, it was released on the Microsoft Windows and Xbox 360 platforms in 2007. So, at the same time, I guess. Oh, well.
Presenting them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shape
You still cooking right now? Not dead yet? That hurt. So yeah, yeah. An over-reliance on capitalism kind of leads the way to people suffering needlessly. All right, we, as a collective on this planet, have the amount of food and money and resources necessary to ensure that all 7.8 billion people on the planet are not only well fed but well housed as well. The reason as to why that's not the case today is because taking care of poor people doesn't really make a lot of money. So what are we left with? We're left with people that lose. We're left with people that don't care. People that have jobs and because they can't really take other people in like that, they come up with reasons not to. It's not my responsibility. Fuck. Wait a second. It's not my responsibility, some people would say. It's like, am I my brother's keeper or some shit? The answer, according to the Bible passage, if you're going to quote it, is yes, you are your brother's keeper. I'm sorry to say. I know it's inconvenient. But the only real reason as to why you can't help people right now the way you need to, as in giving them money, is because you can't afford it. And that is the only real valid explanation, in my opinion. I can be wrong. I will admit to being wrong. If someone shows up in this stream right now and was all like, James, you're being a fucking moron, I will admit to it. Because I'm not the smartest man on the planet. My grades in college will... Hold on. Oh, I like this one. This is something. Security expert. A new offering in the hacksmith line. Okay. Bingo. He's gonna appear, and I want to get out the water before I shock it. I need an Eve hypo. Ow. Fuck you. Hey, he had armor piercing rounds, so that's a good thing. But yeah, helping the poor doesn't fill a person's pocket. It may feel good, but can you eat off that money? Or can you eat that feeling at all? Can it be spent? Is it applicable? I can probably claim it on my taxes. But other than that, what real incentive is there to help others? Other than it's something that you should do. Why should I care about this crying woman? What good is she gonna do me if I listen to her problems? Or, when I get her attention, is she gonna try to kill me? Let's find out. Ma'am, are you alright? You see what I mean? This is not a reason for you to go out and, like, harm people. It's not. If anything, I'm going to hurt you if you do that shit and then claim that I told you to do that. Hell no, you better not do that shit. The purpose of this game, if we are going to hold it to a certain standard, at least the game can be taken in multiple ways. If you're going to ask me what this game means, I'm going to tell you that it highlights the issues within a society of people that are too self-centered. Because at the end of the day, what? In order to run a society without government taxes, mandates, or freaking regulation, to make sure that people aren't taken advantage of, or I don't know, what? Okay. When we live in a government, in a governmental nation, a society or a city or rapture in which you don't pay taxes, someone needs to take care of the things no one wants to handle, and someone has to pay for that. It's like, it'd be different. Like, come on now. Someone had to commission the Big Daddies to be made. They couldn't have been made for free. So I still do think that they kidnapped people. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. I believe that it was a bunch of people that were kidnapped and turned into cyborgs down here. Which is probably why Andrew Ryan feels like the governments of the world is looking for him. In this case, if you did that shit to my citizens, I would want your head too. Wait a minute. Is there a vending machine somewhere? Yes, there is. I need an Eve hypos. I'm going to hack it. But I'm not going to use the thing. I think I take damage if I don't do this right. Take too much time and stuff. I need to go up. Okay. Here. Up. Up some more. This way. This way. Then here. All done. So like, yeah, where was I? I was somewhere. I was cooking. Well, by cooking, I mean I was making a good point. At least I perceive it to be a good point. I might be wrong, but hey, I would hate for this to go viral. And the wrong person shows up and makes fun of me. Oh man, I'd have to delete the channel after that. But when it comes down to it,
Steinman, I know Medical Pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tit.
yes.
You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Ratchet leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Ratchet starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Well, if Rapture starts leaking, that's kind of a build up on top of itself, isn't it? We're in the middle of the ocean.
Keep away from my patients!
You know what I mean? But yeah, helping people in our world today is difficult. It's needlessly difficult because we tend to ensure that the richest of us are capable of providing the services that they are. So we find ourselves in this loop of not helping the poor, allowing them to suffer and die because we need Pepco to pay for our light or to remain in service, right? When, in short, the solution to our problems today comes with an increase in power to our government, and nobody is comfortable with that. People say things like, you think the government has your best interest at heart? Look, I know damn well that some rich person doesn't. And if I need to choose a bad guy, it's going to be the bad guy I voted for. So, yeah. At the end of the day, you can pick up your gun and shoot the government. But you better have a good fucking reason to do so. Otherwise, you're just going to look like a bunch of January 6th crazies. Running around places and doing things they shouldn't. And then you're surprised when people say that you're wrong. No. Well, you know what? With the hyperactivity when it comes to the involvement of the free market, sure, you could argue that Rapture. Hold on. Someone is interrupting my monologue. You could argue that Rapture is indeed a conservative's wonderland, but it is not something worth talking about. At least it's not something to be proud of. Because look what happened. Look at this. What the hell? Instead of it being about guns, which is exactly where we're at today in the States. Oh. It's about weapons of mass destruction. It's about this shit. Suchong has a much larger role in the story later on in his lifetime. A little disappointing how he doesn't really get to see it until later on, huh? Because it sounds like he just died. He'll be back, though. That dude always finds a way to come back. This time with a more talkative character. I like Booker a lot. But I feel like when it comes to fascism, Bioshock Infinite nails it. So yeah, what happens to a society that is hyper indulgent on something like the free market with zero government regulation in order to make sure that people's rights are respected and people are paid the amount of money they need to be paid? Look no further than Bioshock. Or at least this is a dramatized version of it. Chances are things could be worked well. I feel like things could have changed had drugs like Atom and plasmids probably not have been introduced into a society. Because with a gun is easy to get, then money is easy to get. The downside is that instead of seeing a rise in crime, like robberies in the States, people would just opt to mass murder. There's stuff here that I want, and I gotta get up there somehow. Oh. Up. I'll jump up there. Okay. Jump. Good jump. I don't think there's anything up there, really. Yes, there is. Can I shoot it down? Fuck, did it break? Oh, no, it's over here. Alright, now what's that? Electric buck. That's nice to know. The shotgun is in the next room. I'm gonna go get it. But there's... Here it is. Are you dead? He's dead now. What is you? Bulks up your upper body. Allows you to wield a club. Oh, sweet. Combat. Now how do I mess around with tunics, actually? Because, like, I don't see that anywhere. Maybe I need to muck around with my settings a bit. Equipment 2. A rescue gatherer? Oh. Right, okay. Boy. Huh. Where's my other stuff, though? That's what I'm really looking for. Hmm. Tab? Caps lock? Shift? Control? What the hell? You want to get knocked the fuck out? But yeah, I find it a little odd how when I watch conservatives, they're always talking about restricting something or taking it away. It's always disheartening. It's never not disheartening. I don't know how to make it not disheartening when I think about it. It's just like, I don't know. If you're gonna ask the government to take things away from people, at least to make it make sense. The right. Oh shit. Sit down. Mother. Away from you. Okay. Who ran away? I heard that. That was actually a really nice sequence. That was fun. I love it when they try to ambush me, but they never succeed. Makes me feel powerful. I should have... Have I died yet? I should have died by now. I'm gonna go get that thing. I can't get in there yet. What the hell? Alright. Look at this.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
I don't want to replace it. Fuck.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
The robins that sing, the sunbeams.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Sujo. Client Fonte Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance present no problem. Moving objects through space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullet, but can catch and throw faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction.
How do I customize... Excuse me. How do I customize shit? Options. Is it P? Is it P? No, that just brings me back here. How do I customize my plasmids? Is there something else here that I am missing in the keybind? Equip weapon. Here it is. This is what I need. I'm gonna make this button Alt. Yeah. Yeah. See what I mean? Found it. Wait a second, did I lose electroshock? It's gotten really hot in my room now. Alright, how about this, right? Go back into options, customize controls, customize keys a bit more. And now we really look. Weapon and plasmid selection. Next ammo, equip weapons, switch and fire plasmids. Hack, use, first aid, map goals, messages, and help, harvest, gatherer. Pause the game, search again. Where the fuck? Did I lose it now? Because that sucks, dude. I hope it'll come back. I think it will, because I've played this game before. So it has to come back, right? That song is very ironic. I fucked up pretty badly, didn't I? Here we go.
Typical behavior for someone with your condition.
Do it. I did not appreciate that.
Why are you dragging out your...
Why do we have two eyes? There's a law that says we must. Two arms, two legs.
Not finished! Not finished!
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter.
Welcome to the circus of value!
Don't have too much on me. Can't go wrong with a pistol ammo, huh?
I can hear them explosives sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If only you could get your hands on some of them bombs he's tossing. Things like that could help you turn the tables or clear a path.
Thank you for the hint. Hello. 'Cause he wasn't taking any damage. Fuck away from me. Don't die on me yet. I really fucked myself, didn't I? Switch ammo. Oh shit. Yes. Here. Bam. Here. Straight down over there. Oh fuck. That's not good. Uh-oh. How are we gonna do this? Am I stuck? I got time, but... Alright, how about this, right? I, do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Bam. Mission accomplished. I'm smart. Oh, man. That was almost bad. I'm gonna use an auto hack on this one. Nice. Got a lot of ammo for this one. All right.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She wants I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong.
Diamond.
That one too fat. This one too tall. This one too symmetrical. And now, what's this got? An intruder.
Steinman.
It's ugly. Ugly. Ugly.
I don't think I'm that bad, actually. I'll take that off you. I'll take all those too.
Make sure you get the key off Steinman and head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
Okay. Still running around because I know I'm about to run into a Big Daddy at some point. And I want that plasmid back. I want the shot plasmid back. Probably not going to get it though. Hello. I don't have any more auto hacks, do I? That thing's moving fast. Where am I supposed to take it? This way. Whoa, dude. Bam. What? Oh, okay, I was about to say. It just didn't spawn yet. He's dead, right? Yeah, I got it. I got his shit. Alright, great. I can go back now. After searching around one last time. Alright, we're done here. Alright. Thank you. Now kill him too. Is he okay? I think he's dead. Poor bastard. How was that?
Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot junk.
Ooh, it's the Big Daddy again.
It's a little one. Here's your chance to get some Adam.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Cannon bomb.
Now, Doctor, he's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. You know it.
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the Adam dose. Things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here. There is another. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
All right, so the game oddly has there's really no real reason for you to be the bad guy here. The difference between helping them and hurting them doesn't really change much in the regards of whatever Adam you're getting right here. It's more like long-term benefits versus short-term gains. And to be honest with you, the long-term benefits are a lot more enticing than the short-term. So guess what? We're gonna rescue her. L.
Thank you, mister.
You're welcome. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Move.
It's not always easy, yes. The reward will become clear in time. Be patient.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive. If you cross paths with another of them gatherer's garden machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course.
Not only are those little girls veritable Adam factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cell. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
There are slugs inside of them that give them the Adam. And they gather it. Very, very, very unethical. But hey, you know, I judge. Well, I don't judge anything other than video game characters and shit that I understand. But hey, you know. I legit just blew off that poor girl's face. Big daddies are otherwise docile unless you harm them or try to touch the little sister. That's exactly what we're going to do, though. We need to kill the big daddy in order to free her, so... How? Fuck. Oh shit. I'm dead. For the first time I died. It's because I forgot to press F. You're gonna take some money from me. Open the doors. There's more of a fight left in me. I got the electro buck. Where is he at? What the hell just happened to me? Oh, okay. I'm going the wrong way. Where is he?
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
Andrew Ryan does not approve of free handout. Ah, fuck. L. Now hold this L. And I took the L from him and I'm giving it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now go do what you know what to do or something like that. I don't know what moving on. Anyways. No, this way. We can leave now.
Oh, I'm ready for dream time, Mr. Bubbles.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear him coming, but he'll be there before you know it.
Do it again, motherfucker.
The parasite hates three things: free markets, free will, free men.
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we clinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. Adam gives us and Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
And that's kind of where the... To be honest with you, that's the beginning of where conservatism starts to branch away from this. Being transphobic or homophobic doesn't necessarily make sense in the grander scheme of things. conservatives and Rapture have in common is the idea of the concept of a free market that is like absence of governmental regulation or control. Right? It's probably actually both what's it called, a conservative and a libertarian standpoint as well. Whereas libertarians believe in the free market ultimately, what the rest of us understand is that rich people do not make good decisions when it comes to the inclusion, that when it comes to others, right? They will hurt you to make more money. And libertarians believe that if that ever happens, that the people that exist to support the free market is capable of taking down the rich. When in actuality, without government mandate, that's not going to happen. People will take and keep taking if they can't be stopped by the sovereign entity that is supposed to be the U.S. government. That's the problem that we have today. And every now and then the government would do its job. Every now and then. Yeah. I can get it back. Sweet. Electrobolt. That's more important, actually. So I guess I just need to find these, and I'll be able to customize my stuff. Good. To the circus of values. So, it's not a surprise that Andrew Ryan feels the way he does about helping others, especially for free. The problem that comes with that kind of mindset means that people will suffer needlessly. But really, he doesn't care. He sees them all as parasites. Andrew Ryan is the kind of guy to see a poor person and yell something obscene, something dumb, like there are plenty of jobs out there in the world, you just need to go apply yourself. Without actually realizing that the jobs, or at least the struggles of an individual, stems a lot deeper than just being unable to get a job. It's deeper than that. Some people have medical problems. Some people were born in poverty. And if you're... Hold on, wait a second. I'm about to get another boss in a second. So when you're born in poverty, to the people that have experienced it, you're at a very, very strong disadvantage, and it's damn near impossible to get out of it. Which is why it's not a surprise when people do things like rob. How did I die there? Are they fighting him? That'd be easy. That'd be great if they are. So if there's anything you could probably like take from this, don't be a dick. Feed the poor, some shit like that, if you can. Within reason, do what you can for others. Because if all of us win, then we're all winning in a way. This isn't working. Who the hell? He's coming for me. Need you. Oh God. Wait. You. You. And. Fucking hell, dude. Wait. You. Bingo, we're done. Help me before I use up all my resources. He killed it immediately. That's a heartbreaking scene to see. I'm dead. You playing on hard mode wasn't the best idea, huh? Is it me or is this weapon not doing enough damage? Alright, let's get him. I don't care how many times I gotta die for you to perish, but I'll come back. I'll keep coming. I got the ammo for you. Maybe not the health, but I definitely got the ammo. Can I just... I'm about to die. I know I've been ratting on conservatism a whole lot, but at the very least, I guess liberalism or whatever the Democrats do has its own set of issues as well. And I guess if this video does numbers, people are going to want me to talk about that. So issues about liberals. Individuals that believe in freedom of expression and the whole government should have enough power, not all of it, but should have enough power in order to make sure that people are safe and all that extra stuff, right? Recklessly believing in a governmental entity, especially something that's supposed to be in charge of you, is at least grounds for disaster, right? In this case, the other side has a point when they ask, do you think that the government has your best interest at heart? In that case, sure, you have a point. But in the phrase of checks and balances, the liberals kind of have you beat. There are certain things that are put in place to make sure that members of the government should not be able to do bad things, right? And if they are able to do bad things, then maybe some of those things need to be changed. Am I wrong for believing something like that? You, I need you to come here, Rosie. Hell.
You have shown kindness to my little one. Thank you. But are you really a friend to us? Regardless, a little one brings you a gift. Please demonstrate our appreciation.
Inside a teddy bear at a gathering station. Great. And that's where we're going to head to in a second. The problems with liberalism. Kind of difficult, actually. Maybe because a lot of the stuff that they do and say kind of aligns with me. I guess if we're going to talk about this, actual liberalism comes at the expense of the people that are kind of arguing for it. In the sense that they're willing to fight for people that they don't know. And their intentions are always questioned. I'm not really... Yeah, I don't know, dog. I'm struggling here. What are the problems with liberalism? Are you all attacking me right now? Oh, I guess they tried to attack me. I guess I can really riff on the Democrats, if anything. Like, I can riff on conservatism. I can. But I can only really riff on conservatism as it applies to American politics, right? The real issue with Are you... Oh, okay. I thought they betrayed me. Oh god, I was about to be driven mad. But yeah, so I guess what I ought to do here to try and balance everything out is to try and riff on Democrats or liberal representatives in our government. Okay. I don't have much to say about Joe Biden. Sadly. I really don't. He can be inconsistent. That is true. He has gone back on some promises. But I can see where the effort is. I can see where the effort is, and I can actually give him props for that. I don't see a little sister around here, so yeah, I don't see a little sister anywhere. So until I do see a little sister, I'm gonna leave that guy alone. Oh, here she is. Oh, wait, no, she's with me. Nice. Alright, can I have more, please? Increases your maximum Eve. I need... Oh, I need this. And a plasmid slot. Yes. There's a gene bank on the other side of here, so I'll be okay.
Warning, fire spread.
So, Joe Biden is definitely a better choice than Trump. Definitely a better choice. Like... Man, we kind of dodged a bullet having Joe Biden as our president, huh? But given as to how he's an old man, it is a little disappointing how that was kind of our best option, huh? So, what? Storing gene bank for now. I bought it for no reason. Want. I'll save the rest. Oh, okay, I have it all. All right, sweet. Hey, Big Daddy. Ow! Oh. It's you. Hold on. No, he destroyed it before I could hack it. Oh, well, that's fine. That rivet gun is going to be great in Bioshock 2. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Blame a lady who craves variety. And one day, gentlemen start calling.
I am very sorry I don't have much to say about liberals. It's like, I agree with them sometimes. It's like, yeah, I do not fit into identity politics mainly because I just don't believe in the idea of remaining like loyal to what's it called, to a group of people's ideals. I believe that kind of goes in the face against progress in the United States, against growth. And it definitely is to be said about conservatives, because they can get really cultish with the way in which they act. So, yeah. Oh wait, I don't have any plasmids. I can do this. Oh god. Bam. And then bam. Wham. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Finished. Woohoo!
Mr. Ryan asked me personally to make this clear to you. You give us Fontaine and this whole filthy ring of his, and you'll be knocking back pints up at the Fighting McDonald's. But if you prefer to play the mute, we'll treat you like a mute. Give him a taste, Patrick. What's that? Change of heart, Timmy? Timmy? Ready to talk now?
Are you still on my side, Daddy? Man, it feels weird calling him that, huh? Feels weird saying it too. It actually feels pretty good. Ooh, I might be gay. Just a tad. I might be a little gay. Maybe I want to be dominated a little bit. I definitely like saying mommy. Daddy just rolls off the tongue, though. Oh, ain't no shame in that, though. You see why I can't be a conservative?
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if your heads up to the Wharf Master's office and find old Peach on research camera, maybe I could manage an invite. What was that? My friend, you are fucked.
I'm having a problem right now. Ma'am, pretty lady, step back, you! Fuck off.
ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries. Just remember, sonny friend, I smell an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you in a box. Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
Guess I don't need you anymore, Big Daddy. Sure, Fontaine. I didn't kill him earlier because I didn't see the little sister following him. It wouldn't have been smart. Ow. I'm about to die again. Got stuck on something. I should probably hypnotize the Big Daddy.
Clearly, I'm the better man. How dare he talk to me that way? Heard that?
Go kill them. Protect me, please. Protect me, please. I don't like that sound. I forget. I betrayed him and he got upset. Boy. He's almost down though. Almost. Alright. Now where is she? She should be near him, right? Where is she? Oh my god, there's a second one. Where is the other one? Or where's the little sister? Where's the little sister at? Do I have to kill the other one too? Oh boy. But don't run towards me. Run towards them. Or are they already dead? Kill him. I'm not done being protected yet. I still hear them out there, Mr. Bubbles. Take them. Please. There's fall damage in this game. Learn something new every day. Where the hell is the little sister at? Did I already get her? No, I couldn't have. Because she's not here. Did she run away? Man, she left, huh? Well, I'm just about done with this game anyway, so... excuse me. Yeah. It's a good game. Oh, man. Oof. Really good game. Well, got pretty far into it, though. It's not long, per se. It's not long like Infinite is long, but, yeah. Fun times. I'm about to delete malware bytes. I don't need it anymore, I don't think. I absolutely love collecting these, though. Well, I'm going to go get me something to eat and use the bathroom. If by the time I come back I have something new I want to do, then I'll do that. But for now, nah. I'll be right back. All right, so one last thing I kind of want to do before we end the stream is, I guess, nothing. Huh. Well, I guess I'll play some of these games on my own time. Next time I come back, though, I'd like to start The Walking Dead. I feel like to make a solid stream schedule, you need a wide variety of games you're constantly playing, just so that it pads out the amount of time that you do things, right? So, thanks for watching.